All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley. And
can you hear me? Hello? Looked like he lost his connection. Oh, sorry about that, Zach. Yeah, is this the gentleman? Yeah, it said you lost connection. It's okay, we'll start again. Let me set up this red zone coverage stuff anyway. This is the 49ers, right?
Nah, 49ers retro.
Is the 49ers in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it said you lost connection. It's alright, we'll just start again.
Oh. Pretty cool.
Zach cracked me up. I said you cracked me up. Yeah. I said you cracked me up. It had you in, and then it came out. Zach, question. Browns, Steelers. You really think so? Did you check his roster? I'm saying, like, did you see who's hurt? Who he doesn't have on the Steelers? Now I'm asking you. Did you check? I thought Juju wasn't playing. Man, I'm disappointed in the Saints, man. He's a good player. Very disappointed. I don't know. I saw him play his first game. I think he's gonna do it. He's in the other league as well, so I don't know. So you're what, 1-0 right now? What was the first team? Well, who's the Bills? Who is the Bills? Like I said, who's the Bills? No. I'm still trying to figure out who the Bills is. I gotta see how this guy plays with his team, because this is his first game. Yeah. This is a league game. No, the 49ers, the old 49ers, man, I wanted him so bad. I didn't kick him, he kicked himself. I never kick people, they kick themselves. You gotta come in the chat room, man. You gotta see, you know, he's just. I don't never argue. I don't never argue. I just. That play. That's garbage. You and I both know that's not a football play. It's not a football play. I don't. Well, then, if that's the way you want to play, then this is not the one. We're playing straight up football. Damn, we gotta release the Saints. Shit. Oh yeah. So I get a guy here who thinks he's an NFL player. You get him a workout in the XFL and he told me he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play. Yeah, he's not gonna play. I'll show you. I'm not gonna play. I'm not doing XFL. What a loser. Block. Yeah. This is the. I wonder if Sean Lockett's here. Well, I'm about to focus, dog. You can catch me at the halftime. Hey, get retro. At the halftime, I'm pausing.
Then you need to check out our with amazing new music added daily.
Call Sean Lockett.
Just to confirm, calling Sean Lockett Steelhawks. Just to confirm, calling Sean Lockett Steelhawks.
Yo, can you tell me why I can't get your voice to play out of this this broadcast?
Yo, can you tell
Yeah.
me why I can't get your voice to play out of this
Why?
this broadcast?
At the tone, please record.
Yeah. Why? This broadcast?
At the tone, please record.
I'm gonna put his workout. I'm gonna say, look at his workout.
I'm gonna put his workout. I'm gonna say, look at his workout.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that to work. Yeah, I want to see what happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that to work. Yeah, I want to see what happened.
Alright. Shareable for this party. Is it coming up?
Nope.
Well, made it shareable.
Nope.
We go to sharing settings real quick.
Oh, I can hear you. It's just low.
Alright, what about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just low. Alright, what about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Playback speed normal.
Now, I can hear you. It's just low.
Custom.
Yeah, I can hear you. Playback speed normal.
Anyway, I'm gonna focus.
Where's your stream at? I can do play-by-play if you want.
Anyway, I'm gonna focus.
Where's your stream at? I can do play-by-play if you want.
That's not letting me do nothing in here. Game chat.
What do you mean? Are you in?
Yeah, like, but I have my mic connected, but I can't hear out of it. I can only go to the party, so I don't know what's going on.
Yo, at the halftime,
So, like,
we're gonna like shut it. We're gonna pause. I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys' voices to come out of here.
Yo, at the halftime, we're gonna like shut it. We're
I
gonna
Don't
don't
you got
what?
mine?
I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys' voices to come out of here.
Oh, I have to change my settings. My settings probably don't allow my voice to be
Yeah,
shared
check it.
in the party.
Oh, I have to change my settings.
Check it. I want to see what I'm doing
No, I
wrong
hear
here.
it now.
Oh, you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it through the stream, because I can hear the feedback. Yep, allow your voice to be shared. Mine don't always allow it. So
I didn't hear you. Well, anyway, let's get this game on, man. I'll talk to you at the halftime.
all right.
I'm gonna red zone it real quick. Where's Zach at?
I'm not her. You want me to do play-by-play or nah?
If you're gonna do that, you have to mute your voice to us, or you have to watch it, then do it,
Yeah,
and then send it to me. But you have to do your own stream, and then I'll put the voice over. I gotta find somebody to fucking do it. I don't know. I can't find anybody to do it right.
I know how to do it. Just you gotta get me to do it.
You can do whatever you want, brother. But remember, you're behind us, so I have to match your voice.
So I just start my own stream and then send you the stream.
You're behind us.
Yeah, and then I match it.
Well, how do I pull?
Oh,
up
I can
your
hear you
game on
now.
PlayStation?
I could actually hear you now.
And then I match it.
I don't know what I did, but I could hear you now, bro.
Oh, I can hear you now.
I want to pull your stream up on PlayStation and watch the game through PlayStation, and I can commentate through that.
I can hear you now.
Alright, I'm gonna get going now. I'll be here. I'll come back at the half.
Watch the game through PlayStation, and I can commentate through that.
I'll be here. I'll come back at the half.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside.
Actually, I could just stay here. All I gotta do is mute you real quick. Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, Darnold. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. DeAnthony Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! Detroit! Detroit!
Darnold from the gun. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90! Hot! Hot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19! 3-19!
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Green 39! Green 39!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
4 down, check! 180! 180! Go ahead. 65, 65.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Got some real estate inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far.
Here we go.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
21.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
And that's their 1st sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now it's Darnold. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. He was looking for Gronk that time. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
180! 120!
They get it to him running left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And before the snap here, we've got a timeout by the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked by Tarvarius Moore, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now it's Breida. A spin. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Set! Green, 39!
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
No. Check. Patriots. Patriots.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Here we go now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Gun. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
No.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Lucky 56. Over.
Darnold on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. DeForest Buckner. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first... interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 19. To throw is Darnold. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. win last week as this one's away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Hey, hey, hey! We got 4! Black 80!
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180! Hey, check. 3 down. 6. Flag! 6 is the mic.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one. He's got a man, complete. They give him a gain of 38.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. Garoppolo looking very comfortable running this Niners offense. He's got a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through him. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180!
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Screen play, McKinnon. Room here to run. And he's got this down to the 35. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Breida, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Breida. Wiggles free. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. This is Breida. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Okay, folks, we got four. We got four. Let's go, fellas. We got four down. Let's go.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. Well, they started that drive all the way back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought overall, a very poised and efficient drive to get 3 points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Hey, four down, four down. All right,
and they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Tight right. All right, here we go.
Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Hurry up.
Now they try the right side here. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hurry up. Four down. Check.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Yo, who's in here?
Well, so many times we... Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be fielded at the 8. A beautiful fake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They are in the second quarter down in Miami. It's the Dolphins that have jumped out to the early lead against the Patriots. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They run again with Breida. And an alley to run. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect
Fucking.
give it to the back. Keep away next play.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Robert Kimdichi's pro day workout, I know it was only shorts, but that's about as good a workout I've seen from a defensive lineman in a long time. Incredible speed, quickness, and power all on display, and he used every bit of that to make that play.
He was such an athlete coming out of high school. I remember calling his bowl game in 2013 in Nashville. They lined him up and handed him the football as a running back. Well, not really a running back, a fullback, but he can just do a lot of things.
No doubt about it. The consensus #1 player in high school when he opted to go to Ole Miss.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Darnold. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Leopard! Leopard! Hurry up, here we go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down.
Right,
in this
Lucky
case,
56,
it didn't happen.
Lucky 56.
It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Blue, landed.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Hurry up, here we go.
Darnold now to throw. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Darnold. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
29, 29. Now let's go. 319. 319.
On 2nd down, Darnold. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
All right, here we go.
Darnold from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
21.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
2. 21. Here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boys. I see you.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On 1st and 10, Darnold goes right side, complete to Gronk. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Watch him now, Barney.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stage.
Yo.
Yep.
Oh, it was a disaster right from the door.
You said
Right
what?
from the door. Right from the door. I think it can go all the way out, right? Yeah. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it was a disaster from the door.
Right. Yeah.
I usually do good, man. Fucking.
Yeah, I know. I've never been in the league where you could 2 o'clock this early. That's why I didn't 2
I mean, you
o'clock.
2 o'clock, whatever you want to. It's football.
Oh yeah. I see. I didn't. Yeah.
It's like me. I don't look at my plays when I call my plays. I just call my play and that's it. I don't look at it at all. Everybody else does. I don't. But this was just bad reading the defense on my part. I sat here and played guys and played way better than this. Within the league, my fucking team stinks, man. My team stinks. Ain't shit I can do about it. It's been messed up ever since the Buffalo Bills tried to help me out in the beginning of the season. He gave me some quote unquote information that was no good.
Oh,
that was bad. I cut some players, man, and never recovered. Never recovered from it.
I bet he picked those players up that you cut, huh?
Nah, it's not. Some people think they know what they doing when it comes to building the team, but the 49ers, as you could tell, he knew what he was doing. He just had a fucking mouth. Like, okay, you see how you said my bad? Well, he would get in the chat room and start arguing.
Oh, see, no.
He was a cool dude too.
Yeah,
cool dude. Very cool dude. But, you know, sometimes you gotta let that gangster life go. Nobody don't have time for that.
Yeah, I play my game. Like, if it's cause I mean it's a lot of rules to remember. I didn't intentionally do it. Obviously, you see, it only happened.
Oh, I'm over
time
that, bro. I'm over that.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, man. Once you cross the 50, you do whatever you want to do. Okay, you gotta hurry up offense. You just wait 6 seconds. If it's 2-minute warning, you wait 4 seconds. It's pretty much try to keep it realistic as possible. You don't have to worry about rules. You say
I don't play hurry up. I just play like straight down nose football.
Oh, I'm definitely mad. I'm definitely gonna see you next shit.
Next game.
Yeah, next game. It's not gonna be like this. Oh man, I was just having bad reads. I play Zoom mode, and I do well.
Yeah, when you sent me that video, I was like, why is the camera so close? I can't play that close.
Yeah, I do.
Play your standard.
I can't see over the top.
I can't see nothing Zoom.
I can't, and I can't see over the top. But I can see my lanes. But because if you guys pick a middle zone and you leave and you go like to the other side of the field, it's a play that's something I'm not accounting for. You know what I mean? Because like if if somebody plays zone, they play zone. But your middle zone, you may take him somewhere else, and I'm not accounting for it. So I was throwing interceptions. It's just something you got to get used to. That's why when I did a stick route, you started chasing one of the routes, and the other one came open. But
Yeah.
I was so far done. I just wanted the game over. I didn't want to do any more. I was just done.
But so that concept is that concept a lot of people do anyway. So a lot of times, obviously, one of your faster guys is always that crossing route, and it's normally running back or running back a tight end that does your stick route. So I'm always gonna go after the crosser because crossers in this Madden is crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's very hard to I won't say hard to defend, but if you just stick to your traditional cover 3, your zones, oh, it'll get beat bad.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just quick take this picture real quick. So what I do is I put my YouTube on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'll snapshot it. And people don't get that. And now it's all set. Like,
okay.
that's how I do it. Like, it's simple.
Yeah, because I saw you did it for a couple games, but you obviously wasn't playing in it.
Yeah, I just like when you do your post, I don't understand this. This is one of the easiest systems in the freaking world, man. But because we have so many people that just get on to play Madden and get off the game, it's difficult for some of them. I'm looking at a post right now. Great guy, great player. I know he tries. James White. They do the first. They put the time. They put the YouTube in, but then they forget the score. The reason why I do it this way is because when I go back and I want to pull video, I can go like every week. I should be doing highlights from every game, but I won't waste my time because everybody quits. So when I know who to record and who not to record. Yeah. I know who knows, hey, it's Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday. I gotta go check out my schedule real quick and come set up my game. Not the guys that freaking come last minute and then I gotta, I don't want to do that. Cleveland Browns and the Steelers right now, they know they're playing tomorrow at 8:30. They know this. So now I gotta go pick up 2 gift cards, and when I do the video, I'm going to put East Penn Raiders on that video and then have their upcoming game. And then I'm going to promote that game like real life. It's a semi-pro game team, but I don't care. If he's giving me gift cards, yeah, I'm going to advertise them. But at least I know I have a game set for that. So when they come on here and they set their games up early, it lets me know who I can put their gift cards. I can say like A-List Salon. That's a salon. I got all their stuff here. If I see your game up early, I can make a video with them and put their stuff on I transparent it and then I put the information on the back, how to get your hair done, whatever it is, okay? And that's where we get the gift cards from. But it's so hard when you have, there's no problems in the league now. No arguing, but it's so hard when you got guys just don't get the concept of why you post and how you finish a post. Because if you go to everyone, almost everybody has their stuff correct. Everybody has their game set up. I got to get James White and just give him that picture, or I know he tries, but who else? But it looks good. And then when people see what you're doing, then we start adding people into the group and let them see what we're doing. Then when people want to be a part of it. But the best thing is we don't have to work in the community, go in the community to recruit. So that's why we have the other league. But the other league, like those dudes that are loyal, I need to get rid of the dudes that are not loyal to their teams in here.
Yeah.
Because it's a waste of time chasing grown men to play a dumb video game.
Well, that's like something that I'm trying to get used to because I'm one of the players who I've always been get on, play my game, get off.
Yeah.
But I've always been, if the league lasts, I'm in it from start to finish. That's just the way I am. As long as the league is active, And to me, what I call is their deathbed. If it drops lower than 24 players and I see the commissioners not making an effort to recruit, then that's when I'm like, all right, man, I gotta part ways. But
I mean, look at it. We're in the last month, going into Madden 2020. Everybody that does what they're supposed to do are the guys that I really want. Because when Madden 2020 comes, I don't have time to teach. I want, when I say pro, rookie, when you see rookie, when you see pro, when you see veterans, every veteran should know exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I see the rookie stuff, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? But like I said, instead of always trying to get somebody kicked out, why don't you work with them? Like, the Jets is a cool dude. 49ers was a cool dude. But people used to always point stuff out on him, but really he's a good player. And yeah, sometimes he used a little bit of something, but he would explain why he's doing what he's doing.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You play him next, just so I think you play him next.
who's
And
that,
it's
the Jets?
yeah. Oh, okay. So here's the Jets. So we got the Jets here. So basically, what I'm trying to tell him, like, I don't mind people taking over good teams, but don't take over a good team for 3 weeks and bail on us. You know what I mean? I don't mind people coming in the league, but take care of your team. Jeez. I'm so tired of going over the rules. You ain't doing nothing, go over the rules. Look at them. Start to finish. Oh, dang, I didn't know I could chew clock. Hell yeah, you could chew clock. You can chew clock right away. Immediately. First play of the game. It's 8-minute quarters. Unfortunately, I started out bad. Yep. So at that point, only thing I could do is just try to, like, get my head out of the cloud and like I said, I play way different than you guys. You guys are constantly looking at your plays. When I play my games, I don't even double click my plays. You know what I mean? I call my play in the huddle as if I'm playing football. And sometimes I play on the low level on defense, sometimes I don't. But when I'm losing, I just got to get it through and move on to the next one. But I can't wait to see you two play. It's going to be a real good game. Seattle's going to be good. I mean, you're good for the league without the mouth, so that's even better. You know, somebody call you out, it's like, oh, okay, all right, you cool, no problem, keep it moving. Not freaking write a paragraph calling me names, because every time this league has ended, I have paid. I have paid someone, or someone has paid. Last game, it was the Rams. The Rams donated gift cards to the winner. Oh, it was you, Jets. Did you get it? Okay, so there you go. Oh, so there you go. So we got to do something. Well, I can't pay every game every year, but just know every maybe other there's going to be something big and then something small. You know what I mean? So the year before that was 150 to the winner, 75 to the loser. You don't have to do this, but this is what we all voted for in the league, and I think there's 23 players that said yes. The rest I'm not sure yet because I haven't brought it back up again. But it was we want to pay the playoff teams. So the payout, it might be $10 and then it might be $20 if you win the playoffs or something like that. But if we get $5 from everybody, which I ain't running from nobody, but if we get $5 from everybody, we could put that in a stack and just pay out the playoffs teams.
Hey, Marion.
Who's that?
It's the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, did you do it?
No, I couldn't find your stream in time.
Okay.
But I think it's about time you part ways with Sam Darnold there.
Yeah, it is time.
That's what literally lost you the game.
I'm not gonna blame him. I'm gonna blame myself because of Reeds. Play me in a game like
play that bad, but like his players were just putting in that effort. You can't beat by diving for some of them picks.
Also, yeah, and quite a few of your throws were, I can almost guarantee it wasn't the user, it's the player, because in one of the leagues I got Matt Stafford. Well, when he gets pressured, he becomes paranoid, and my throws are all over the place.
Yeah, let's see
And
what
like
he's
he
throwing.
can hit right, his feet can be set, and he could be. It's not like he's running or nothing, but
He only
the
has
throws will
84 throw
be.
under pressure, so I mean, just
Man.
enough pressure, he'll
Yeah,
whip
but also
that.
those character traits. Those character traits where you used to be able to change them, and now you can't. Just like if you got an undisciplined lineman, he's gonna stay undisciplined for his entire career because you can't change those things.
Yeah, I think it's so stupid they did that.
Yeah, I don't.
Are they
I
bringing
don't
it back?
agree with it.
No,
I don't know.
I've already played Madden 20. They're not.
My
It's
biggest
insane
thing,
to
like
me.
I said, is I play from a different level of gameplay where I don't look at my plays like you guys do. So when I do beat you guys, I feel real good because I practice the regular, when you play head to head. So I'm a whole different person, and I'm doing well. It's just, man, this team I never got back. Remember when the Bills told me to cut my players and shit? Because I never did franchises before.
Hold on. Bill told you to cut players and you cut your players?
Man,
Oh,
he told me
hell
cut them
no,
and do
bro.
this and do that. It was something about putting them on practice squads, and he goes, "You gotta cut your stuff down, man." Oh man, I messed up. But you know
he was
what?
sabotaging you.
That's why I say, when this Madden 20 comes out, yo, dude, if you can't take care of your team, bro, you're gone. That's why I don't want to pay the first. That's why I do not want to pay the first year, because I know what's gonna happen when these dudes start out and they can't win. They quit and they fade away. Our old Vikings player was here. We have a Redskins player here. I don't even know what's up with them two. They're like Heckle and Jekyll. But anyway, those are two dudes that should be in the league together. They should be in. But the Redskins, like, he's on his way out the door. The Saints is a very good player that's coming in here. I like him. He's good for that division. Anybody else who's like lagging on their team that just constantly costs me games because I got to deal with I can't reach him? Oh, here you go. Here's the best one. I'm not sure, but the Green Bay Packers was talking to me in the chat room.
Yeah, I read all that.
The Colts DM'd him and said, "Are you on?" He says no. We take away the points on the Colts because he didn't show up for his game. So what the hell? Why would you tell somebody you're not on and you're looking for them in the chat room? That's why I don't want anybody DMing anyone to set up games, because then, you know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to run a smooth ass league, man, and it can be.
It's just, some people just aren't smart enough to pick up. Only time you should ever DM somebody is on a trade. That's like it.
Yeah, and definitely don't come in. Oh, I can't find you. Blah blah blah. I'm tired of seeing that too. Sean Lockett plays football. He got hurt. He's the main person over this. We got to get him back in the game. Once he gets back on, he's right with me with sponsoring this thing. Right now he's hurt. I can't put another football place into this because this is my idea with him, and he played for a team that I worked for. So we'll get him back. He's gonna come back and he'll be a part of this. But there's a few football players that are in here that I was working with. How about the unhumble dude? I get him a workout with the XFL. He told me he don't want to play there.
You talking about like the real XFL?
Yeah. Sean and Sean's head coach became general manager of a couple teams in the AFL Arena 1. He actually moved up. He's a good guy, Coach Thompson. He's assistant offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears on an intern. Pretty good. So he's been moving up in the football world a lot, and he helped me out with some resources when he was in the AAF, which I'm sad that it went down, but he helped me out by sending some players and getting them workouts. And then through all that, I started building a network of different scouts and different agents to work with. So that's why I use this here to help guys who've been out the league 1 year or 2 years, or anybody that needs a question on how to get into a college or something like that. You know what I mean? Or college players that's trying to get help so they know what to expect, because nobody don't know. It costs $40,000 to $80,000 to get in the NFL Combine. It can cost you that, you know. And the agent's gonna be the one to pick that bill up. If he thinks you're gonna make that money back, he's gonna pick it up. You're in New York and you got to go fly to San Diego in 24 hours. He's gonna pay that bill. He's gonna pay that hotel. He's gonna pay that bill to get into the Combine. So there's a lot of guys out there that don't get looked at. So I'll try to look at those guys. And then when you get a guy like this guy that says, "Oh, I'm not gonna go," who the hell are you? But back to the league. I just got my butt whipped. Hopefully, I call him Wu-Tang. The Jets is gonna get back at you. You definitely gonna have a run for your money for Seattle. It'll probably be. I'll make. If he does, I'm definitely gonna highlight that game. This was nothing. What? Okay, so you have two. Oh man, this is really gonna. These are Super Bowl games coming up right now. So let me look at this here. I'll take. Oh, that was a bad loss.
49ers got a tough ass schedule. He faces the Jets next week, than me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to team. You still there, right? 49ers? Yeah. What's your first name again?
You about to feel the wrath.
Yo, you better start talking trash, man, and you gonna get lit up. He could have scored again. He could have scored again.
I don't even.
He could have scored again on me.
Man, I just went real conservative, man.
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna be ready next time. I gotta do something with this quarterback, man. He is stinking it up for me.
Are you there? Oh, 49ers about to feel the wrath of this AFC East. You heard?
Hold on, let me just check. All right, so you got the Jets, the Dolphins, and then you're gonna have a little break because the Rams. But the Rams don't let them fool you. And then you're gonna play the Cowboys. The Cowboys, the Cowboys lost Dak Prescott. That's gonna be something else. Then you got the Seahawks twice. So you have the Seahawks, then you have a bye, then you go back to the Seahawks, and then you got the stinky Bills.
Oh, Bill stinks it up, bro. He lost back-to-back weeks by 30.
And the Redskins, I don't know if he's going to ever be here or not, but then the Giants, every Giants player I got is no good. My Cardinals are just jacking it up.
Yeah, I know. It's like we literally play each other in the span of 3 weeks.
Well, that's what's happening here with the 49ers.
That's how it was last season, too.
Oh, he left?
Yeah. He fitting to catch an ass whooping against me and Jets. I can guarantee you that.
Man, people don't say bye. They just bounce.
I can't wait to play Jets again. Both of our games were one-possession games. They were some good-ass games.
Let me just check his on. I'm not even answering that, dude.
Real talk, man. The only reason he won that game is because of your picks. Take your picks away, he probably would have won by like 10.
Man, I usually have like this like nice drive where I can just do what I want to do with the ball. and just take
Well,
my
you
time.
threw those like 3 picks in a row. You just was throwing it. You needed to get on that ground game going. And then when you got that ground game going, you started driving down the field, and then you got that sack, and then you had to punt it.
It's bad.
Yeah, he didn't. He had. Yeah. Already in the red zone. I think me and Jets will make him realize real quick for you. It wasn't him that played week 1. It was the original Niners person. So.
You know, another reason why I do this is so people can't scout you. I mean, I know all my plays without even calling them. I know my routes. I just, man.
I wasn't even looking at your plays. I was trying to watch his, but by the time second quarter hit, I went and took a shower, took my dog outside and stuff like that.
Hey, that's what I said. I'll never get anybody to do this commentary shit. The only dude that can do it, the reason why I won't do it with him is because of what he did.
I can do it, Marion. We just got to set it up. You know I can do it. I did it in that playoff game.
Tomorrow's the game. You have to watch it on your phone, turn your stream on, and then when the game's over, you have to send me your link. Or I can do it the easy way. You could send me your stream, and I could save you a lot of problems. You just watch the game and send me your stream. That's it, and I'll have it.
Tomorrow and 4th of July, I'm gone. Like, I've got plans. So, but like after that, I can do any play-by-play for you for the rest of the season. You just gotta let me know.
And I'll come what I'm really looking for too is someone like how we were just talking about the league. Talking about the league and staying on topic is a key. So what I did today, when I did that little poll, I mean that little thing there, when I was asking about what are those questions here? I asked a couple questions. Andrew Luck being out. Now the only thing that's gonna save the Colts is if the game was set up for 7 o'clock. Because if the game was set up for 7 o'clock, which that's what I need to look at, then it was definitely set up for 8 yesterday. That's the biggest thing that I need to. If it was set up for 8 o'clock, then the Green Bay Packers he's correct. It was set up for 7. Nope. Here it is.
If you want, Marion. Marion.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Like we should try and get like a talk show together for Madden 20 because I go back to work on Monday most likely. I'll save up and get an Elgato and I can sit there and like say we could put together like an hour weekly talk show every week talking about each team, injuries.
Nobody. Well, we have to pre-record it.
Oh, I know that. That's why I get an Elgato, edit it, cut it, put like our sponsors in, like say I show like a clip from that game, I can with an Elgato I can be able to put the sponsors up top, Real Madden NFL, stuff like that. Make it nice and clean.
What's an Elgato?
It allows you to capture the game play on your PlayStation, and then you hook it up to a computer and you can edit it. It's like 160 for one.
I have that on my computer.
Yeah, I can get an Elgato because my stepbrother has a nasty ass PC.
Wait, you're gonna have to show me what an Elgato
is.
is because I think it's the same thing that I have.
It's literally like, it looks like a wallet. It's a little black, like, square thing.
All right,
that you hook up to your PlayStation.
You hook it up to your PlayStation, and what does it allow you to do?
It records all the gameplay and audio.
I have that on my computer.
Yeah.
So, if I have it on my computer and I have to edit it...
Well, I can edit it for you. Like, I can do that for the league, you know what I'm saying?
Certain games? With commentary?
No, like, literally, not like, no, like for the talk show. Like, literally an hour each week of us, and then we post on Facebook, share it, and stuff like that.
What we have to do, like I said, you have to have this in order because every time we try it, we come off topic, or people curse, or people go...
No.
So
we don't bring other people in, and if we do, they got to know what the deal is,
and they got to know what they're talking about.
We'll be able to edit it and cut it.
I've been trying to do that for the whole past 5 seasons, and the only person I ever did it with, we got 2,700 views, and he became a dickhead because he had another league, and when you have 2 leagues and you're using one as a feeder, you should never have any problems bringing a dude over. And he got real, how should I say, territorial. Where the dude, Zach, knew what my intentions were, was to build that to come over here.
Well, I'm down to do it, like, because I know me.
Everybody says it, but
I can stay on topic though.
Me and Julio can't look at me. Me and Julio can't do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because we just can't do it. He has too much stuff going on in the background, and so do I. And not only that, we don't stay on topic. We stutter. You can't stutter. You have to know what you're talking about. And I'm just. But we can do be yourself because I'll be myself. You know, like I said,
I want to do like a full-on talk show. Like I could do features from each team, like if I could.
And you can do that. It's just I wouldn't do every team, but what I would do is
Well, yeah, because some people are.
Yeah, I would pick our top games of the week and talk about the top games of the week.
And like I can bring up injuries, suspensions, stuff like that. And if everybody does their format, like their posts, I can go in, bring clips from each game, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but when it gets posted, it has to be posted through our site. Everything has to go through.
Yeah.
It has to be sent to me, and then I post it. Because when whatever you're done, when it's done, I gotta take it and I gotta put the logos on it.
I could put the logos on it. That's the thing. I just email it to you, and you post it, or I could post it either way. I can also upload it to YouTube. Try and get our brand out there more, and what we could do is also make a Twitter for it as well.
I can't freaking record on Twitter.
More people on Twitter than there is Facebook. For sports wise though.
Oh, you said Twitter. If I'm gonna run anything, I'm gonna run it under my name and label. So
yeah, that's fine. I have a Twitter too. It's my actual name and whatnot.
So you want to run the brand through Twitter?
Not just through Twitter, through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Try and get the
name
out
we
there
already
more.
have Facebook.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know that, but like, just being able to have like a talk show, and like say when we hit playoffs, that's when we do play-by-play. I can do play-by-plays.
Well, the only thing we can do is try first before we start slapping logos on it. The reason why I want to slap the logos on there is because of I'd rather have the footage, and then I'd rather put my flyers in that I need to put in with it from the companies, and put it that way, and then you can pull off of it. Because whenever you have a brand or you have your logo is copyrighted,
Yeah.
you want it to come from something that you started. And wait, what do you mean on it? Hold on.
You're cool.
Like, I don't mind you doing it, but I need this to be the hub. It comes from where you get from that main page.
Right.
Whatever you do, it has to come from that page. Because if you go away, then it's gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, I ain't going nowhere, so.
Hey, I can't reach you tomorrow. Like, you don't understand. Like, that's why, like, I try to have commissioners that I know that I can tell who's following. The Kansas City dude, he runs the other league. Lito just is running it. Zach and myself. It's like, for this one here, over here on the right hand side, the reel, like, it should be you, it should be the Jets, should have been the 49ers. The Bills is a loss, so I don't know what's up with him. And it should have been
Smokes too much damn weed.
yeah, man, he's got to stop doing that, especially online. I don't know. Everything sounds good. It's just putting it together and actually doing it.